Neil, before we get onto the weekend's game, Norwich City player Leroy Fer didn't play last night in the World Cup, obviously because he was injured, but obviously very disappointing for him. Did you watch the game?
I did, yeah, and obviously Leroy would have been doubly disappointed with his injury. Whether he was actually ready or not to go on if need be, only they would know out there. But obviously we've got our physio monitoring the situation, and we believe he would have been close to being fit for tomorrow night's game. So it probably would have been literally one of those on the day decisions. But obviously with them losing, disappointed for Leroy, because it would have been fantastic to have had a Norwich City player maybe involved in a World Cup final.
Exactly, from Brazil back to Norfolk. The club announced this week the pre-season schedule in full with the Bastia and Livorno games confirmed. Are you happy to see that rounded off?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, I went out there about a month ago just to check the facilities out there, and we said at the time the games were still to be confirmed. But yeah, two Serie B teams we're playing and a French Premier League team, so it'll be a really good test for us out there. The 9 days we're there, and vitally important for me, a part of the pre-season preparations. We talked about the team bonding at St George's Park, and again we'll get the same out in Italy, albeit this time with 3 very competitive games.
The short trip across the A47 to Dereham this Saturday. What are you looking to gain from that game?
Just match fitness, really. The players have worked really hard so far in training. I've been really pleased with that, as I've said previously. But it's now getting match minutes under the belts, and most of the players will play 45 minutes on Saturday at Dereham. We'll take a large group of players, and literally it is a case of then getting those first minutes under the belt. Similarly at Braintree on Tuesday, and then obviously we go to Italy, where we'll probably be using more players for longer in games. But certainly these first 2 will be run-outs for the players to get them up and running.
Yeah, so that's the main priority for these opening games, just to get as many minutes as the players can.
Yeah, just for them to get the ball, get a bit of understanding. We're not going to pick a team that will probably play at Wolves on the 10th. It's just a case of mixing it up now. We've got a large group of players, and it'll be literally splitting them up into 2 teams that can go and get 45 minutes at least under the belt.
It's a big game for Dereham though, isn't it? And there'll be a few fans there as well.
Of course, local game, and I think it's good to have these type of games. It helps support these local clubs. Because as you say, there'll be a good few people there to watch it that will want to have a first look at the new Norwich City squad, the new players. And similarly, the Dereham supporters will want to have a look how their team can fare against us.
Obviously, the lads are doing a lot of fitness and agility work over the last couple of weeks. Are they all fit and ready to go? Are there any concerns injury-wise heading into this first game?
No, nothing too serious. There's obviously a few aches and pains, and I think that's a good thing, really. You don't want them to all be completely normal. It means we're not pushing them hard enough. But obviously we've got to monitor how hard we work them and make sure we get them all fit. So we'll have a look at them today and tomorrow, and barring anything too serious that we won't risk anybody, hopefully we get most of them out there.
And you always want to win, don't you?
Of course, yeah. You want to win the game. Of course, it is about getting the fitness, but you want to win every game.